friends, welcome to Sazón de Hogar y Más. For today's video, we bring a delicious homemade recipe of an horchata. This delicious recipe was requested by our friend Nick. So Nick, here is the recipe for the horchata. Also friends, if you haven't done so yet, I'm going to ask you to please give us a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn that post notification bell on. And also, if you haven't done so, link down below. We have all of our social media so you can go ahead and follow us. Now let's go with the recipe. We will need 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice, 1 to 2 sticks of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 2 cans of condensed milk, 2 cans of evaporated milk. For the preparation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 2 cups of rice into a sifter, and I'm going to rinse it under water. Make sure that it's cleaned very well. Rinse it thoroughly. Once you see that it's fully clean, turn that water off. And now we're going to put the rice inside of a container. Make sure it's large enough. Now we're going to add our 4 cups of water, our tablespoon of vanilla extract, and now we're going to add our cinnamon stick. I'm going to add 1 because mine is pretty large, but if you have smaller cinnamon sticks, you can add 2 of them. Break them in half or break them into little pieces and just let them sit inside the water. Now what we're going to do is stir all that together. Make sure you cover it, put a lid on it, put aluminum foil on it, whatever it is that you have, and just let it sit outside. Don't put it in the refrigerator. Let this sit overnight, and tomorrow you're gonna see how the rice will absorb the water and it will be easy to break off. This step is important because the water will help the rice break off easier once it's inside the blender and even blend easier. This will not even damage your blender. See, right now I cannot break the rice because it hasn't yet absorbed the water. Once it will, it'll be easy to break off. I'll show you tomorrow. It is now the next day. What I have here is a pitcher with 1 1/2 liters of water. This is room temperature water, okay? Make sure it's room temperature water. Here we have our overnight water with rice, cinnamon stick, and vanilla. Look how it looks. As you can see, the water has been absorbed a little bit by the rice, and now I can break it off like I told you before. Now we're going to add to the blender 1 can first of our condensed milk. Now we're going to add about 1/4 of our water from last night. Add the cinnamon sticks and everything in there. We're going to take it to the blender now. After we've added everything in there, make sure you first push that button that says to pulse only. Pulse it for about 5 seconds. Once you have done that, there is a button on a blender that says milkshake or cream. Press that button and blend for about 30 to 40 seconds. You can start seeing how creamy this is starting to look. Now, we're going to sift our water or our mixture together. And you can help yourself by either shaking the sifter or with a spatula, you can just move everything around. Once you see no more liquid, then you have done the right thing. Now we're going to add the leftover rice with cinnamon into our blender. We're going to add the remaining water with rice that we have from last night. And we're going to add 1 can of evaporated milk. Blend this again on the milkshake or cream button. Sift again. And now our second evaporated milk is going to be poured onto the leftover rice and cinnamon, vanilla, and everything. This will absorb more flavor into our horchata. Once you see no more liquid coming out, you're done with this step. Now let's mix and combine everything together. Look how creamy and delicious that already looks. I'm going to start adding my water into my pitcher, and I'm helping myself with a measuring cup. So now we're going to mix everything thoroughly. And now we're going to add our second can of condensed milk. You might think, wow, this is going to turn out so sweet, but believe me, it's just perfect. It's not too sweet, it's not too unsweet, it's just perfect. Mix the condensed milk very well. Now taste it for flavor. If you feel like it needs to be a little bit more sweet, you can add sugar. For me, it's just perfect like this. Now I'm going to go to my ice machine and I'm going to pour some ice in a cup. I don't like to add ice inside of the big pitcher of horchata because I don't like that the flavor goes away once the ice melts. And now it's time for the best part, to serve and to taste this delicious horchata. And this is our final product. How delicious does that horchata look, my friends? Nick, I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's delicious. And everybody else watching this video, I also hope you've enjoyed this video and you go and try this horchata right now because it's just easy and delicious to make. And again, if you haven't done so, give us a like, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on, and follow us on our social media, which they will be linked down below. Thanks for watching, friends. If you like this recipe, let us know in the comment section below. Bye-bye.